Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we have something very important to talk about because as you probably noticed, over Thanksgiving, Bitcoin crashed all the way down to $16,700. Bitcoin has dropped over $2,500 in the last 72 hours, and you might be wondering to yourself, Jeb, if Bitcoin was about to hit $20,000 and instead of doing that, it pulled back 15%, does that mean that this uptrend and this rally and this bull market is over? Does that mean that 20K is not going to be seen this year? There are a lot of people that are very concerned about this. It's funny, whenever stocks pull back, people say it's a buying opportunity. It's funny, when people see gold pull back, they say it's a buying opportunity. It's Black Friday, go get yourself some more gold. But when Bitcoin pulls back, all of a sudden Bitcoin's a scam and you should get out of it. Well, I'm here to tell you that what we just saw over the last couple of days over the Thanksgiving pullback on Bitcoin, that may have been the most bullish thing that could have happened to Bitcoin all year. And it actually locks in and solidifies the bull market that we're in and guarantees that we're going to all-time high. I'm going to be showing you how exactly that happens in today's video. I think you guys are going to get a lot of great value out of today's video. If you do, as always, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel when you do that. And also, make sure to follow us over on Instagram and Twitter. But without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Guys, before we get started, I do want to mention one of the sponsors of this channel, and that would be our Bybit affiliate link. Guys, Bybit is one of the fastest growing cryptocurrency exchanges in this entire industry, and it is the exchange that I personally recommend. You can sign up with the link in the top of the comment section down below to get started on that exchange, trading Bitcoin, and also helping this channel. But anyway, charts. Let's do that. This pullback right here, from the top of the candle wicks to the bottom of the candle wicks, is 17% and over $3,000 in correction. Bitcoin rallied to within $300 to $400 of the all-time high, because the all-time high is actually like $19,900. Bitcoin was so close, and instead of hitting it, Bitcoin instead decided to jump off the metaphorical cliff and pull back a full 13% on candle bodies. And yeah, you might look at this and say, oh goodness, Jed, this is terrible. Look at the trend. The trend's going down. Bitcoin's going to crash. I'm going to lose all my money. I thought I was in profit. But I'm here to quell your fears, because if you look back on the history of Bitcoin, you will see it was only a couple of months ago that Bitcoin crashed 16% in one less day than we just saw. Bitcoin pulled back $2,000 on September the 2nd from $12,000 to $10,000. And what happened following that? Well, Bitcoin went on one of the largest and fastest rallies that we've seen in the last year. This is going to be a pretty short video because it's a pretty simple point. When Bitcoin goes into a bull market, it needs to consolidate. I've been telling you guys this for like how long is the rally? 60 days? I've been telling you this for 60 days. Whenever Bitcoin goes into a rally, it needs to have a correction or a pullback or consolidation to let people sell and lock in gains. Guys, 99% of addresses were in profit 3 days ago. Of course, people are going to sell. Of course, the bulls are going to run out of momentum when there's no attention on Bitcoin and there's no retail investment coming in. There's no new people coming into the space. Certainly not the kind of influx that we saw in 2017 throughout the entire year of 2017, let alone the run up to 20K. That is a good thing for the long term, because it means that Bitcoin is so fundamentally valuable now that we got to $20,000 almost without even needing outside influence. But it also means that, yeah, Bitcoin's going to have a short-term correction. But again, this is the best thing that could have happened to Bitcoin, because you know what's going to happen here at $16,600? People are going to buy a ton of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's probably not going to drop much farther. It might pull back to, I don't know, as low as $13,000. I'm throwing a number out there. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm saying that it might pull back farther. That's my point. I'm not saying this is necessarily the bottom, because that is a topic for another day. However, I am saying that Bitcoin pulling back here is very, very beneficial for the market. Let me show you what happened at the beginning of the last bull market to emphasize my point. If you go on one of my favorite charts for Bitcoin, which is BLX, the Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin, you can get that by typing BLX into your ticker symbol search and bring it up for Bitcoin. This is a composite price graph of multiple different exchanges giving us price data going all the way back into 2010 for Bitcoin. All other charts on Bitcoin, for example, the Coinbase chart or the Bitfinex chart, they only go back to when those exchanges were founded, but BLX goes all the way back to the beginning, back when Bitcoin was trading at 6 cents. So the thing I specifically want to look at on BLX would be something that happened right over here when Bitcoin kicked off its previous bull market in November of 2015. We're going that far back, guys. This is the daily chart. You might think, wow, that looks like a massive pullback. I bet a gigantic bear market ensued. Well, let's measure this really quickly. From candle wick top to candle wick bottom, over the course of just 7 days, Bitcoin pulled back $200. Yeah, okay, that sounded better in my head. Bitcoin pulled back 40%. There we go. That makes my point a little bit better. Bitcoin pulled back 40%. Remember, Bitcoin was trading at $300 to $500 back then, so $200 was quite a lot. Bitcoin pulled back 40% in 7 days. It looked like we had just started a bull market. We'd had our golden cross. Bitcoin looked like it was about to go on a rally, but at the time, it looked like this. Using the replay functionality, we can see exactly what the chart looked like at this time period. We saw this little rally right over here, which eventually failed. And then Bitcoin went on another rally, and then it failed. And then I bet a lot of people right here on about November the 14th, 2015, were a little bit distraught, saying, well, crap, I thought Bitcoin was going on another bull market. I'm just gonna leave. But if we let the replay functionality do its magic, we can see that the rest of this market would be relatively bullish for Bitcoin. Skipping forward here, we can see that this little bitty pullback right here, this little guy, yeah, that led to this bull market. Sure, Bitcoin pulled back 40% and $200, but after Bitcoin recovered from that, Bitcoin rallied $20,000 and 4,000%. What's my point? Well, my point first is if you're coming from the stock market or if you're just not used to markets in the first place, you might be thinking 15% in 3 days. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin's going to explode. The whole blockchain's going to go up in flames. This is terrible. 15% is nothing for Bitcoin, guys. You'd be surprised how many times you're going to see a 15% rally or a 15% crash. It happens quite a lot. It's one of the reasons why we love Bitcoin, because it's highly volatile and it's easy to make money in volatile markets. But another point I need to make is that while Bitcoin pulling back 15% seems like a lot, it's really not. We've seen Bitcoin pull back 40, 50, 60% in a day before, and it always recovered, because at the end of the day, guys, you have to understand short-term technicals and short-term price movements do not have dominance over long-term fundamentals. Maybe I should say that again. Short-term technicals and price action do not have dominance over long-term fundamentals. The long-term fundamentals will always come out on top because Bitcoin's price action is affected by those that are invested in the space. If people are investing in the space because the fundamentals are becoming more and more powerful by the day, then Bitcoin's price will always eventually correct to the upside in response to those fundamentals. Bitcoin's fundamentals have not gotten weaker over the last 3 days. In fact, I'd say the technicals have just gotten stronger and the fundamentals haven't changed at all because Bitcoin had a large pullback, which means that everybody who just saw Bitcoin go on 150% rally is about to buy back into Bitcoin because they are looking forward to what it can do next. People are starting to take $50,000 Bitcoin price prediction seriously, and they are going to start putting their money where their mouth is. They've already begun. So the question isn't, should I be scared of Bitcoin pulling back to $13,000? Hell, guys, if Bitcoin pulled back to $1,000, wouldn't be worried. In fact, I would be ecstatic. You see how happy I am that Bitcoin pulled back to $16,500? You know what I would do if Bitcoin pulled back to $1,000? I'd buy so much Bitcoin, it's not even funny. Am I buying Bitcoin on this pullback? Well, I'll be honest with you, that's kind of the wrong question because I'm always buying Bitcoin, so yes, in a way, I suppose. This video is mainly made for those of you who may be newer to the space or those of you who might be quaking in your boots a little bit because Bitcoin pulled back. Guys, when I got into this space, I saw Bitcoin run to $20,000, and then I saw it pull back from $20,000 to $6,000 in the span of 45 days. Didn't sell. No, I bought stuff up at 11, 12, 13,000. I held on to it, and I've still got it. It's in profit now. I bought lower. That's all I did because I understood one concept from the very beginning, and if you guys get this, this is the only thing you absolutely need to know for investing in Bitcoin, and it's that you should invest based on the fundamentals, not the price action and the technicals. The technical analysis is remarkably important for long-term investing and long-term trading and short-term trading. I don't know what I'm saying, but the fundamentals are what you really need to be looking at. What are the fundamentals doing? They're growing. They're getting better. We've seen large power players like Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, many others stepping into the cryptocurrency space, and that is only going to continue as Bitcoin becomes more and more adopted, trusted, and widespread. Look forward to the future of this little guy back here because he's going to change your life if you let him. I promise you guys, there's a lot of opportunity in this space. Make sure you capitalize on it because even though it might look like we're 11 years into this space and that we've already missed all our gains, guys, Bitcoin, especially Ethereum, are nowhere near the price that they will eventually be. So make sure you keep your head screwed on straight. Don't let yourself FOMO or FUD, and make sure to use your stop losses. Guys, that is pretty much going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, there is one more thing I want to mention, and that would be the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. I'm going to run a flash sale on CT2A. I never do this, but it's Black Friday, so I'm going to do this for one day. This is going to last today. And that's it. And I did not plan to do this. I literally just came up with this in the middle of this take, but I'm going to run a sale, and I'm going to call it Black Friday 2020. That will be in the comment section down below. It'll be in the description down below. And I'm going to have that get $75 off on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Normally, our sales are only $40 off. This one's going to give you $75 off, and I'm going to set it to expire at midnight tonight. So if you want to get started, I would highly encourage you to jump on into CT2A, guys. There's 36 videos and over 12 hours of high-quality content in this academy. This sale will be running today only. I'm not extending this one, guys. Black Friday is on Friday, not on Saturday. It's over at midnight. There are nearly 3,000 students in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. If you join our Discord server down below, they can tell you all about what they think. I would encourage you to go get their God's honest testimony where I can't put in my sales pitch or whatever, join our Discord server down below. It's free. Ask if any of our CT2A alumni are down there and see what they think. But the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy is going to give you videos on how to plan and execute profitable trades. We're going to talk about mass psychology. It's really important to understand what the masses are thinking because the market will respond to what the masses are thinking. You need to understand the concept of mass psychology. We have a video talking about intuition, which is something that people really don't talk about in cryptocurrency. Sometimes you get an instinctual, visceral feeling that something is going on in the cryptocurrency market, and I'm not telling you to trade based just off of a gut feeling, but sometimes it'll lead you down a path to discover something that can lead to a very profitable trade, and you wouldn't have done that if you hadn't listened to your intuition. You have it for a reason. We talk about how Bitcoin trading is a game of statistics and probabilities. It is not certainties. We need to understand that to be profitable traders. Technical analysis is not about certainty. It's about statistics and probabilities. We talk about risk to reward. It's the first video in our technical analysis section because it's so incredibly important. And we talk about a whole lot more, guys. CT2A is the one-stop shop to learn everything you need to know about technical analysis. I encourage you, get started today with Black Friday 2020. I will put that in the comment section down below. When you're going through the checkout page, let me show you. You're going to hit this button right here. I'm already logged in as myself, but when you go through this, you can go ahead and put your card information in, and there will be a coupon code slot right there. You can type in Black Friday 2020. Hit apply, boom, there you go. You'll get $75 off. We do have a full 14-day money-back refund guarantee. Yes, we do accept Bitcoin payments, and it will be applied to this one, so email us if you want to do a Bitcoin payment with this. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like and subscribe for more content. Anyway, guys, like I said, before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.